Chaat? Chaat. What do they call it? Chaat something. Like chaat masala? Masala chaat? I don't know. That's that creamy fucking thing.
The chaat though, the chaat masala.
I don't. Everything you just throw masala in it. Masala chai. Woo! Where's my water bottle?
Pencil masala.
Pencil.
Pencil.
Rap masala. I'm surprised that's not already a fucking podcast. You know, like I'm sick of Indian.
Oh, that's so
shit.
true.
Just kidding. I'm not sick of it. I'm just sick of everyone.
The branding can sometimes feel corny.
Oh, everything. And everything is that.
You know, I was thinking to start going by MF Doom.
No, you can't. You're not allowed. I'm sorry. He just died.
You don't like it?
He just died.
You don't like that,
No, I like it because it's a funny bar.
It is. It's a funny bar.
But it's not a look yet. Like, I don't know.
Dude, it's not a look. It's not a look, you're right.
He just died. And also it's like he's so like I'm not saying you can't be MF Doom, but it's like just
It's a big.
it's like I don't know. I don't think anyone should say that. It's rude.
Just anyone ever. It's not necessarily me. You're not like saying that I can't.
Are we streaming?
It's streaming.
Sick. um
Hey, we're here on the stream. It's me and Horsepowar. Horsepowar.
horse poo. That's what I go at.
We got horse poo in the building. We're just here. Thanks for being here.
I love it.
We're just gonna make some shit up.
I'll weasel my way into anyone's life, like I said. Yeah, we're gonna make some random shit. We linked up a couple days ago
Mm-hmm.
and had a fun time. So, you know, it's a hit or miss on a second minute basis.
It can be, but you know, like this is actually when we really find out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm fully zooted off that dirty matcha. And if anyone knows, they know the cha-cha. You mean my cha-cha? Yeah, my cha-cha-G. Do you call your dad's younger brother, if he has one, a cha-cha-G? Cha-cha? Do you guys say
Cha-cha-G. No. We just say like mama.
That's for your mom's brother, right? Do you call
Oh, that's right, yo.
Right?
You know what? I don't think
Have a cha-cha?
I've ever met a cha-cha or named a cha-cha. The cha-cha.
Is your father in your life?
Yeah, no, he is.
And does he have brothers?
He's estranged a bit from his family.
Oh, okay.
You know, one of those.
So you probably never met your cha-cha if he has a younger brother.
Yeah, I know I've met a cha-cha, but I didn't call him cha-cha. But this was like years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the one thing I love about
Cha-cha.
like Indian culture or like South Asian language that transfers over in like family relationships is that you know exactly how you're related by the title. Whereas like
side of
you
the
know
family,
in English
yes.
it's like
Mhm.
aunt and uncle, or even like in Spanish it's like tia and tío, and you're like, okay, that's cool. But like now when you know Indian, it's like masi, your mom's sister, masuji, your mom's sister's husband, chacha, chachi, taya,
tai.
For this is at least in Punjabi, that's your dad's older brother.
Okay.
And older brother's wife.
Okay.
And then bua and pupur or pupur or bua, however you want to fucking say it.
Bua.
That's dad's sister and dad's sister's husband. So there's so many fucking things. I love it. And you
So
know right
many,
away. You know right away. Oh, that's
who
you're
exactly
relating.
it is.
It's, yeah. No discussion.
It's
needed.
English is such a lazy language in that way.
Yeah, but it's also like such a fucking like hopping through hoops
Oh yeah.
of fire.
We don't got time. We got to hop through it.
Yeah, like night, knife. Why? I don't know, but it's cool. Like whatever. That's the only language I properly can speak, and I can't even really properly speak it.
You speak and can understand
English.
Punjabi.
I can kind of
English?
understand. I can kind of understand Punjabi, but like I'm a fake Punjabi speaker. I can't really say that too much in
You
public.
hear that, folks? You heard it here first.
I say this word here and there in my English, and people think I speak it. I say "odne" or "ami," and that just means like whatever. And so they just think I'm casual, be like, you know, "odne" and "ami," like whatever. And they're like, oh, she actually just like does that. It's Spanglish, but it's a Punglish.
Pung.
Or would it be
New movie with Adam Sandler. Punglish.
Ingjabi? No, Punglish.
I like Injabi.
Ingjabi?
Injabi.
But that's kind of like Ingreji, which would be English. In Hindi? Punjabi? Both? Urdu? I don't know. They're all...
Urdu, man.
It's all
And there's
kinda-
thousands we're not even
I know.
mentioning. it's such a vast culture. I know little snippets of it. Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum, Lagan,
Yeah, Lagan.
Dil Chahta Hai.
That Lagan song
Which
where
one?
like they sing with the English and it's like the British.
Oh, the
white
British lady comes out.
That's the worst. That's the fucking worst.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, dude. I don't even know, but I just fucking hate it. That's the worst.
Should we try to make that
Yeah.
song?
No, yeah, why not? Let's try it. We'll probably get there because I do a lot of accents. We're really doing it. I feel like this is like Lagan meets like postal service or something. But that's cool. That's where we're going with it.
I really fuck with that comp. Lagan meets the Postal Service. Hanging in the desert, we got to pay our taxes. Say we hanging in the desert, and we really love cricket. Said we're hanging in the desert, and we love this time, this life. There's a white lady. Oh, white lady.
Hello. What is your name?
Amir Khan.
Amir. You look so tan under the sun.
I am brown.
Oh, I am so pale. My skin's like porcelain. Your family
What?
Yeah, surprisingly. Let me give you little history. The British brought curry to other countries.
Hell no.
We brought curry. Yeah, it's crazy because technically none of the dishes are actually curry, but we called it curry because we were lazy. We didn't want to know anything, and it's a type of way to stew. So what we did is we came to India, then traveled to Japan, and then we traveled to the West Indies, and then we traveled to China, and all these places, all these goddamn places started to make their own curry. Because we came and we colonized, and we then shared one little thing, and that was called our word curry. It's crazy. But that's what we do. We colonize. What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
I want to keep my land,
Oh, sorry. That is not going to happen.
but I really like it.
Here's an idea.
What?
How about you play a game of cricket
Cricket.
against all these whites?
All these whites.
Me and that army. You and what army? Us and that army.
Oh God! These villagers want to play us in a game of cricket.
Yeah, I can't stop doing the Indian accent. But I was never to be Indian to begin with. But yes.
What in the name of the Queen, you British lady? You're supposed to be supporting the Queen.
But I love him. But I love him.
How dare you cry?
But I
What
love
that shh? What that shh? How dare you cry? Wait, I can't do the Indian accent.
It's very hard to go from India to English.
It's the British.
English.
Right.
British, Indian, Britain. This is BBC Asia, and you're welcome to our channel. Welcome. All right, we got a very hot hit tonight, and it's called
Sir Bhagat Singh, R.I.P. an Indian martyr. We hung him. Sorry, that's inappropriate.
We hung up.
So much damage in the country.
Damage. We hung him.
And then we stole all the jewelry and put it on a crown. That beautiful crown, you bow down, you know that on that crown. We do a crown and you're gonna bow down on that crown. Then you're gonna bow down. Who run the world? The Queen does. I said Nisa, Nipa, Nisa, Nisa, Nipa, Nisa, Nisa. All right. Sunshine. My life. That's what it is.
My life.
I was like, my line, sunshine. Roy, sorry, there's too many words to remember in the Rolodex of my brain. And I'm suited. At least I'm not tooting in this room. And I'm not tooting in this room.
I'm not tooting in this room. I'm not tooting.
At least I'm not tooting. No, not tooting, not pooping. I'm not tooting. Not tooting, not pooping. I'm not tooting.
I'm not tooting, but I'm pooping inside. Poop in your eyes. Wake up.
I thought it was a star.
Wake up. Okay, wake up. Wait, keep going on that. Wake up.
Pink eye.
Wake up.
Okay, well, 1 second. I've never had pink eye. No, I can't do. Stop doing Roy Ayers. Now in the air.
All right, well.
Pink eye. My life.
My life in the sunshine.
Sometimes there's so many songs to know the words to. Like,
Oh
you
my
can't, You
God.
can't win all the words.
You can't win the words, man. Hey, that was fun. The window was open. I always get so like self-conscious that like
self-conscious.
Someone's
That's why
got-
you always see me with at least one of my watches. What is it? Rollies. I don't know all the
Rollies
brand. Drove me crazy. I can't even pronounce nothing past that Versace. Then I spent $400 on this just to be like,
you can get up on this
the grocery store.
with some ones that's clean
And a shirt with a team.
deep
It seems we live in the American dream. The people highest up got the lowest self-esteem. What's your favorite Kanye verse or song?
Oh my God.
Or like the most fun that you have singing along?
Ooh, I mean,
This one's All Falls Down's pretty good.
that's a great one too.
Yeah, I think Get 'em High.
That one's fucking dude. You're man. I mean, I my Dark Twisted Fantasy. Oh, you know what it is? Love Lockdown. That's just
I'm not
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
loving you.
Yeah, doo doo doo.
You gotta get the tune. You know
Is it just that? Do 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 do.
I'm not loving you way I wanted to, and I don't know that I better do. Saying no, 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 no. Okay, that's off of 808s though.
That's 808s though.
I never thought My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was Dark Twisted History. True. Was as good as everyone says. Like, I like a lot of other
What?
albums before that.
Really?
Yeah, I would.
Damn. Yeah, I really love 808s because he was like,
That was post T-Pain.
it was post his mom dying. It was post.
And then Heartbreak.
Isn't that
yeah.
crazy how he made autotune like cool? Everyone like blamed T-Pain for so long.
Yeah.
There's like, what, you ruined music? And like there's a story of Usher telling T-Pain on a private jet like, hey man, you ruined music for everybody.
Like, it's kind of funny, but then
It's
to be
funny.
told actually by Usher, seriously,
Who you fuck with most likely, you look up to him.
yeah, like, I get really sad if someone cuts me off on the road and I think about it for days. So, like, I couldn't imagine, like, your friend who's an amazing singer.
Just telling you like, man, you are single-handedly ruining music right now.
But sometimes you gotta tell your friends when there's, like, something wrong with them. And that's a really hard thing to do. And that's why this next song.
And this
Have you-
next song is about that.
Have you ever had to tell someone that they stink, or their breath stinks, or
Tell
their
me that
hair
your
is
breath stinks?
greasy? Hair is
Bleh.
greasy, and like they need to wash their hair. I gotta tell someone that they need to wash their hair right now. Yeah, someone I know personally. It's the hard truth. But sometimes you gotta do it for the benefit of them and you. I have a best friend who I've known for 12 years, and the biggest secret I've kept is that damn that bitch smells. And I can't tell her this shit, and she'll never see this stream. I'll probably cut it out before I post it on the screen. But damn, she smells. But I love her so much. She's my best friend. But I got a love that's tough. Should I buy some deodorant? Just slide it under her door with a sticky note on it saying, bitch, I love you more. Now open this shit up. Fuck it, I got you Dove, Olay, and the scrub. Please use it. Please. Cause I'm tired of picking you up in my whip and immediately rolling the windows down. Even if it's snowing outside. And you're like, whoa, it's so fucking cold. And I'm like, no, bitch, I got hot flashes tonight. It's just cause you smell so bad and I love you, girl, that's my problem. I can't tell you the truth, and it's the only way I can truly solve them is by buying you some body wash, telling your cousin, telling your aunt. Maybe they'll just spray you in the morning saying, oops, I spilled the jug. That's the awful truth. It's easier to do to men that you're trying to date because they're already trying to find a way to love you better. And so you're like, here's my list of demands. Brush your teeth more, please. Wash your hands if you want to put it in my mouth. Please, it's COVID times. What the fuck did you think this was about? But now this new guy, his hair is fucking greasy. And I really gotta tell him, yo, just like twice a week, 2 in 1, it'll work fine. He's a grown-ass man who's married. No, divorced, sorry. He was not married. He's divorced. I'm not that bitch. But for real, his hair is just looking like it's damaged. And you can't fuck with a bitch like this who's got the best ass hair in the fucking crib. And look, I wash my hair every single fucking day, and then I blow dry it straight. Yes, I blow dry it straight. The only thing I need in my life is my backpack with a blow dryer and a hairbrush. I'm not high maintenance, no, but I will look above the rest. That's all I care, 'cause in LA you need to look good if you want to be taken seriously. I'm kind of fucking up this stream, talking about my problems of the hair is obscene. But you can't fuck with a bitch who got the long ass hair that's rubbing on your dick with that greasy ass cut. No, seriously, I gotta tell this man, but we haven't kissed or held hands, so I'm not really like in a position to say anything about changing him yet. Maybe like if I'm not gonna do that, then maybe I should just keep this shit to myself. But I just want to help people out. Like, yo, if you just washed your hair, you would actually have a better life, and you would look way better. And this guy wears Toms, and I really want to say, please tell me you don't wear no-show socks. I fucking hate no-show socks. I fucking hate no-show socks. Please just put your shoes back on if you're wearing no-show socks. I'm not gonna fuck you tonight, 'cause I see your socks look like politely coasters hating on the side. I can't see your feet. Oh man, I fucking hate feet and no-show socks. I used to hate black socks, but look at me now. I realized it wasn't the black socks that I hated, it was the man who was wearing them. Honestly, because I dated another guy after, and I was like, damn, I don't mind the black socks. It was definitely that person. So the worst is no-show socks. I'm so glad you're not wearing no-show socks. And if you do, this is your time to stop on the no-show socks. It's like, go long. And ankles are kind of cool, but just go long. Ankles for fucking fools, but no-show socks, you're a fucking tool. Yeah, no-show socks, you're a fucking tool. Yeah.
It's like,
Do you wear no-show socks?
I don't. I usually wear.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Those little
yeah.
fucking with the capri.
Yeah,
It's like a capri.
it's like
of
a little
sock.
hat.
I don't know.
It looks like a duck's bill. Yeah, it's not right.
Yeah, what is
It's
it?
not right.
It's like a. What else would relate or look like the same thing? A duck's bill?
Yeah, your foot would like
Yeah.
have that look to it, look popping out of it.
I just hate it.
It's
like
too low. I
it's
think
so
of
low.
like a teenage like white girl in the suburbs
yeah,
who has like the no-show sock, but like the pink toe.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? It has like that pink toe and heel.
Are you talking about? Oh, you mean
It's
like
a no-show sock.
like the top of it's
Yes.
all pink?
Yeah.
Okay, I
yeah.
kind of see like an Indian girl
Sure.
who wants to wear like Air Force Ones. Her name might be Michelle Graywall, and so she.
You just dropped somebody?
No.
You just dropped somebody?
No,
on
it's
the-
just like this person in my mind. Like, I think we talked about this before, but like Indian people named white. Did we talk about this? Indian people named white names. I like
No,
have
no,
a
we didn't talk
problem
about
with it. I'm kind of like
What?
confused. I'm confused why there's like an Emma Sandu, you know? And I also get confused when I see people name their kids nowadays. I don't know. I get it. Like, we live in Canada, and so you probably grew up wanting a white name.
Right. And if they're maybe like
Yeah.
nationally taught, international school taught, where it's like the English is their fucking
Well, like I was in
context.
like Canada. Like, would you consider that an international? Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
I grew up with white people. I grew up with Indian people. I grew up with like people named Kevin Johal. You know, like
Wow. Okay.
or like their name is actually like Gurpreet, but they go by Jeff
oh,
or
that's
something.
interesting.
My siblings, they have their white name nickname, right? But then they have their Indian name. My name is just straight Jasleen.
Jasleen. And that's an easy enough one
That's
to
easy.
like say.
Like I'm pretty
people get
happy
it.
my name isn't like Sukhdeep, which turns to Suck Deep, you know, like
right.
so it's like whatever. But
Oh my
also
God,
I just
dude.
get confused why to this day there's people who are like people I know having kids that are like, okay, like Kayla fucking
Chaudhary or something.
yeah. Throw some Hindu names in there. I keep doing like I'm doing like
I know. I see it happening, and I'm like, yeah, this happens a lot.
yeah.
with-
Well, I
it's
just
like
don't
the-
remember the
I don't know.
Gupta.
Gupta could be. I mean, I told you, I'm from Iowa. So like I'm Niladri, but I go by Neil because it's just
Niladri.
so much quicker.
But it still
White people
sounds
are
like a Indian nickname. I feel
Neil.
like.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah,
feel like.
could be.
But when I see like a fucking Ryan.
Agawalia.
I know like a Ryan Deep too, and I
Wow.
love him. He's great, but it's also there's like another type where it's like the
Ryan
people who are born in India or born in London. So it's like post-colonial Indian people, obviously all of us,
Right.
but they're born in London, and so they wanted to name their kids like an English name that also was connected to Indian names, which I know like a couple like Aaron Deep, Aaron G, Ryan Deep, and they're usually British. If you ever hear that, like a Indian name with like Jason Deep.
Deep. Will they add deep on the end?
Yeah, they're like that. Yeah, that's exactly it. Their parents are probably from London.
Yeah.
There's like a whole era, like late 80s, early
Yes.
90s of that type. I know so many.
You know, that's like what I thought of as the first wave of Indian immigration to the West, like to America specifically, because that's when my parents came over. And then I read this book, Bengali Harlem, and it talks about how there were silk traders in the 20s coming from India to England and then some to New Orleans. There's actually like a really early presence of Indians in New Orleans and Harlem in the early 20th century in America. And I thought that was so cool. And they're just like peddling these silks.
Dang.
Just on the black market, like running from the
Is
law
there
and shit.
photos? Probably somewhere.
Yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah. In the
archives.
book. The book's great.
Oh, this is a book.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
book.
Dang.
I think
yeah.
he made a documentary, but yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, there's a lot of like we talked about the Kamagata Maru last time, or no?
The Kamagata Maru.
The Kamagata Maru.
Kamagata Maru.
The Kamagata Maru.
Katamana Guru.
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 Kamagata Maru.
What's the word?
Kamagata Maru. The Komagata Maru. Komagata Maru. It's a Japanese boat.
I
Steamline.
really want to loop that.
Okay. Okay.
Say it one more time.
Kamagata Maru. No.
Kamagata Maru.
Kamagata Maru.
Kamagata Maru.
Wait.
Kamagata Maru.
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 Kamagata
Kamagata-maru.
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 Man, we hanging on the boat, and we hanging on this Japanese boat, and I got a toke and I got a smoke. Man, we little fishermen, we collecting fishes, trout and salmon. Bitch, I do the dishes, yeah. You know that I'm making it quick, making it slick, man. Suck my yes, I'm on the boat and I got the oar. Look at me, we go so far. I'm a
Kamagata-maru.
Katamaru, I'm with the Katama crew. Tell my Katama dudes that I got the Shinto looking real flossy. God damn it, I guess I am bossy. Katamaru, tell everybody. What's that, man? There's a body, there's a body, there's a body, there's a body inside the water. Tell it. What's that body doing? What's that body doing? What's that body doing? Yeah, what's that body doing?
Yo, what's that body doing? I'm swimming on the shore, it's a party screwing. I'm fucking all these whores cause my body's doing it all. They be doing it all, we on the boat. We going to Canada, we gon' hit it up and smoke. They say, yo, I'm British so I could get in it. They say, we a part of the fucking Lord, we could get it. But I'm gonna hit it like 2 times, shawty. Cause I'm going on the boot party. So I heard I wanna do rhyme, shawty. But we going to Canada where we get it right. So I hit a bad bitch cause I make it tight. I'm on the fucking boat, I'm trying to get it right. But what I don't know is that they ain't gonna let me on the land cause they fucking racist.
Hey,
Fucking racist. They fucking racist.
Hey, and they're racist. And they're racist to the damn faces. Man, how they gonna say that about us? Look at your dumbass face. Should I be racist to you back? Maybe that'll get the crew back. Telling everybody that I get screwed back. Man, I should just go back to my land and get fast with my left fucking hand. Goddamn, and I guess I am crushing. Yes, motherfucker, we fucking cold. Goddamn, that's the racist flow. Katamaru. Kamagata-maru.
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 We on the steam line, a Japanese steam line. We on the steam line, a Japanese steam line. They're like, no, shawty, you're not coming through. We gon' party, you're gonna take a poo on the boat. You're never allowed to leave here. And when you go back, they gon' shoot you in the ear. They gon' shoot you in the ear. And you will shoot you in the ear. They gonna shoot you in the ear. And you can't hear, bitch, cause you can't fucking steer. Like, what's up, shawty? How you gonna come back? I'm Indian, what you gonna hit that? But we gonna tell you what you gonna do. We don't want no motherfucking Hindus. That's what they said to us. And I ain't trying to get it, I'ma hit the bus. But we got like 378 Indians trying to get a fucking on the board. Here we again. They're like nobody is coming on this land. They're like nobody gon' hit the fucking hand. Even if you coming down, we gonna throw you back. Even if you come around, we gon' throw you back like.
We gon' throw you back. Hey, get the back of the train and I'm feeling insane and I might kill somebody. Been on this train for like 49 days. I've had chapatis made by chapatis. My jabronis hitting all the baloney. I got this curry vindaloo. Look at this. I'm do voodoo cause I'm so bored on the back of the train. I should mansplain something insane like that membrane. I know I got the cell membrane. Oh man, there's like 379 of us on this fucking bus. I mean a fucking train. What the fuck is what? Tell them.
We gonna transpire. I mean the transport. You gonna transcend on the hardboard. On the surfboard, Beyonce was on that shirt short. You wanna get? I'm on that birth court. I'm on that birth control. Just kidding, cause that shit is fitting. Put that dick up in the pussy sitting. I'm gonna get it right. There's one fucking here and there's one tomorrow night. Are you coming aboard? I mean, are you bored? Are you fucking a whore? I mean, are you a horse?
Whoa, are you a horse?
Are you a horse? No, I'm talking about horse. Are a horse? Nay, 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 nay,
Kamagata-maru.
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 Gotta Kamagata-maru. Kamagata-maru.
Kamagata-maru.
Oh Lord, technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So basically, the Kamagata Maru is a Japanese steam line that came from India, but through Japan or
Yeah.
vice versa, and then tried to make it into like Canada. And they went through Yuba City, or like through the Bay Area,
Uh-huh.
and then they went down to the Burrard Inlet in Vancouver. So if anyone knows that place, they know it's a very normal spot to go to if you're in Vancouver. And they weren't allowed ashore, even though they were part of the British Empire. And so
Uh-huh.
they were stuck like right at the Burrard Inlet, not allowed to dock for 3 months because it was like a huge journey to get here.
Yeah.
And then when they went back after like probably a bunch of them died on the boat, they got killed on the other end by like the British Empire.
What?
Like, yeah, I
Wait,
don't.
wait, wait. So they were waiting on the other end when they got back? The British were waiting for them?
Or like, this is where I gotta fact check it, but they got killed by either Indian people who were like obviously a part of the British Army.
Right.
There was just some sort of thing where like they returned back to the country and they got killed.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but that's how a lot of Indian people ended up like trying to attempt to come to Canada for the first time.
Yeah.
And that boat is like a significant part of the history of that. And they go through like the Bay Area. And actually, the funny story about Yuba City is that there's like a small group of Mexican Punjabi community that doesn't
Wow.
really exist anymore, because when they were both in, like when Indian men came from India and had to leave their wives or were single, they weren't allowed to like buy property in the States
Right.
unless they were married. And then so because it was of a time of racism, you had to like put your color down in a way. So because Mexican women and Indian men could both write brown and not be like anything, that they would just actually marry Mexican
They would
women
just-
and write brown to have that. So there's like
That's
a huge, there's a like actually not a huge, there's a small community that's actually dying because no one's really continuing to like breed more
Right,
Mexican
Mexican,
because
right,
either I
right.
guess they're more, you know, on the Mexican side or they're more on the Indian side, or
Right.
they're just marrying like whoever the fuck they want and like
Yo.
procreating. But yeah, there's like an actual like Punjabi Mexican little group of people that I found
That's
so fascinating
amazing.
because
Where, and you said that's where?
in Yuba City,
Yuba
which is
City?
in the Bay Area. I've never been
Oh,
there.
That's tight.
But you know, I was in a relationship with a Mexican person, man.
Oh,
Mexican
yes,
man.
yes, yes.
So
Yeah,
I
you're
wa-
talking about that.
I was just like, oh my god, history I could like use as like fucking reasoning with my parents. Like, remember the Yuba City people? Like, we have brown is brown, rotis tortillas. But you know, that's
Rotis tortillas.
I know
Yo.
it's the same shit. Little history.
That's
or-
actually amazing.
yeah.
So
it's
did you think like you're like, all right, we're gonna bring this shit back?
with the Yuba? Yeah,
you were like, we're
there
gonna
were
move to
those-
Yuba,
we're gonna move to Yuba. We're gonna start.
start the
fucking-
family, the next
Yeah, well,
empire.
that dream is dead. You know.
Damn.
I you know what's so funny is like I still talk about this to this day, and he's probably like, man, this bitch is not over it. She like posts about it. She writes songs
It's
about
for
it.
history, dude.
It's you know
for
what?
history,
History is only made when written down or recorded. So here I am.
making history.
That's what my history in high school, the
Making
history
history.
teacher said that,
Yeah.
and I believe it. But also, I've only really been in like one serious thing, so I just have
Yeah.
that one point of reference. I'm a you know
So
I'm-
happened to be
I-
Mexican.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, and you know, like coming here to California, people
yeah.
always mistake me as being Mexican, and I
Yeah.
feel more guilty that I don't know Spanish than I do not knowing Punjabi. It's just crazy.
Really?
I feel like more social guilt. I'm like,
Huh.
I'm sorry, me no hablo español.
That's pretty good.
I know that's.
I mean, that's to say, please don't talk to me anymore.
and I feel so bad.
yeah,
And like, yeah.
yeah.
So-
I took 4 years of public high school Spanish in Iowa.
Can you speak it like?
Oh,
no.
you what you just did was probably more than I've ever done in years.
I think with using like the same accent you use for like Hindi or
Yes.
Punjabi, I feel like you can kind of make it sound like
yeah.
carne asada. I make it too Indian.
Carne,
Carne asada. Carne.
carne, carne,
Pyar karne wale.
al
Kabhi dante nahi.
pastor.
Al pastor. Al pastor. There's a little difference.
It's
but
a
I
little
feel
bit, but that glee-
that like confidence that comes with the
little,
tongue.
like,
They're
sauce.
like, oh, she knows something.
the fucking sauce in
Salsa
there,
verde.
dude.
Verde.
Verde.
Iteada. I don't know. You know, I love
Get
it.
up, Verde.
Verde.
Time for school.
Dede. Dede. Time for school. Wake up. Get to school.
Wake up.
I'm just reading all the Indians. Sorry. Don't mean to eavesdrop on all the Indians.
Oh man, I mean, I'm learning so much. This has been excellent. I learned the well, I forgot already, but what to call your
Kamagata
Kamagata I'll never forget that.
Not
What is it?
Cameron.
Kamagata
Maru.
Katagata Maru.
It's a Japanese word.
Katagata. Apologies to the Japanese audience tuning in right now.
Como gata maru.
Como
Como
estás?
Como estás?
You know what the thing is? All these accents, eventually they all blend into each other. You know,
The Pangea.
that's it. It's the Pangea, dude.
The Pangea.
Let's just embrace the Pangea.
I'm like constantly always on my Indian shit because I was like, do you call your older sister Panji? Because it kind of sounds like Pangea. You're like, my sister is my.
Oh God.
Everything is
God.
Indian this, Indian that. Blah blah blah. Reclaim the bindi.
Reclaim the bindi.
Do you remember
That's
that
probably
online?
like an Instagram movement. No,
That was.
It was.
Okay.
Reclaim the bindi.
Back in the day, like I've been on Instagram for a long time, and
Sure.
I started wearing a lot of dissy clothes with Western clothes because I was definitely trying to find myself in university around all these white people, and so I was starting to like mix up my silhouette kameez with like Adidas sweatpants or like Tim's or something like that.
Yeah.
And I forgot where I was going with it. What did we
Reclaim
just,
the Bindi
Oh yeah, reclaim the
Instagram.
bindi was definitely like popping off, and I definitely was wearing bindis and like hashtagging it like reclaim the bindi, but also like it's a different time. Things started to become a gimmick. I felt like online.
Yeah.
With people using South Asian dress and like trying to just up their clout.
Yeah.
And at that moment, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean, Madison, you got to take off the salwargamis.
Well, is Madison Gupta?
True.
Like,
We
I'm
don't
talking
know.
about-
That's crazy.
I'm talking
though.
about-
Who is it?
But I'm like talking about like the Indian girls who I felt like at a certain point were just like, what bothers me about Instagram for like the fashion influencers is like all day they're just changing outfits and like making
Yeah.
photo shoots out
Yeah.
of like literally like I get it. I don't get it. Like I take photos of myself. I too love who I am and like love how I look when
Yeah.
I'm dressed up. But
Sure.
it's like literally every day these girls have like new like lengas on. I'm like, what wedding are you going to? It's the pandemic, and they're just like
Right.
fully decked out,
You know they're returning them too.
or they're getting them like influencer style.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is the problem was like when money got into it.
Yeah.
Once Instagram became an advertising vessel,
yeah.
then it's like, oh, I can make money doing a brand deal with like
It's so
this company
weird.
in Chicago. You know.
Everybody is just like selling something. We're all walking billboards now. I don't do
Mhm.
too much like influencer deals because I'm just not getting it.
Right.
They're just not asking me. I'm not doing any unboxing because there's nothing.
There's
to
nothing
unbox.
to unbox.
But
Do an emotional unboxing.
exactly. But like I just watch these girls that I know, and I'm like super stoked that they're getting paid for it. But it just
Right.
feels so unorganic, or just like you're just being sucked into this world of capitalism where you're like, oh my god, this burger is really great from this place, and everything is just selling it. It's like,
Yes.
damn, like did you want to go into marketing? Like, did you want to go into ads? Like, I don't know, but like for me, I feel weird
Yeah.
about it all, and I just feel like everything is just like, oh, I got this, bought Grey Goose partnership, and it's just like, but yeah. And I'm just like, I get it. It's the bag, right?
Yeah.
Get in
Gotta
the
get
bag.
the bag,
The
man.
bag. I
Oh,
say
man.
bag weird.
Bag.
I say bag like beg,
Bag.
but I say bag,
Bag.
and I can tell the difference.
Bag.
But it's the Canadian way.
Bag.
Bag.
Yeah.
Bag for the hose.
You gotta get the bag. You wanna
Bag.
do a song about the bag?
We could do a song about the bag.
get the bag. Got my Instagram ad, it's telling me I gotta sell a bag made by a white dude in Sweden, and he gotta GoFundMe to make his bag. Man, that's a lot of money. 3 million. How did he get that? How did he get rags? What's this bag made out of? Llama skin? Baby llama skin? Are you telling me that? Man, I don't want to sponsor that. You giving me 14 racks? Okay, well, I guess I gotta ask myself, do I want to trade my deals for my wealth? I guess I gotta ask myself, am I making deals? Let me call up my manager.
Hello?
Hey, Trisha, I got this deal to do this like bag thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's like a Swedish guy, but he said the bags are made out of like baby llama stuff, so I don't know if that's cool with like the PETA thing.
Right. No. This is definitely a conflict of interest. Your whole ethic on your Instagram is like clean, green, and the money machine without obscene exploitation. What are you doing? What are you saying?
I guess, I mean, but he said it's $14,000.
Oh! Well, let me just do a little this and a little that, and maybe you could get that bag.
Get the bag, 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 get the bag.
Don't you like it when things align? You gotta get the bag. Get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag. You get the bag, get the bag. Yo. I really like a bag, but I like a purse too. I like a backpack, a tote bag. What you do? You know that Herschel, you know that Jansport. I like a pencil case. What's a man for? I got my own bag, I got my own wallet. I wanna put it in my pocket, but they don't make good pants for women for pockets and holding the wallet. They wanna get a bag and they putting it on it. So like, what the fuck is this capitalism for? Like, what the fuck is my ass even for? Unless I'm taking a shit, like the money's dipped. I like to poop and pee like the money shit. I gotta
Get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag,
Gotta get that bag. Gotta get that bag. Gotta get that bag.
get the bag,
Gotta get the bag. Getting on my Versace ads. I'm selling coconut water that trims your fat right off in 2 weeks. I'm selling pills that'll make your penis break outside of your pants and your breasts the size of the moon. I'm selling a car that can fly underwater. I'm selling all that shit. I gotta get the bag. I'm moving all these machine guns. I got machine guns from Yemen. I gotta move them all to you. Please swipe up if you want that shit.
Sponsor post for me costs $1 million. A sponsor post for me costs $1 million. A sponsor post from me costs $1 million. A sponsor post from me costs $1 million. Wow, that was tight. That was fucking sick.
bag, dude.
Yeah, that was good. I was proud of that one.
That get the bag. We shall get the bag.
What
Wow.
does Megan Thee Stallion say? She's like, I'm in my bag and I'm in his too. Ow. I love her.
Oh my gosh, she's great.
But
dude. Big year for her.
what big year? Yeah, she deserves it.
What kind
Also,
of a fucking,
she got shot. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, that shit came and went too quickly.
Yeah. and
Tory
Tory
Lanez.
You say
Sorry,
Trey
sorry,
Songz.
Trey Songz. Tory Lanez shot her in the foot in a car, in a moving vehicle in L.A.
Yeah.
And the next
And
day it
people
was
don't
like,
believe her. It's just like that. Why would someone say that? But also,
how do you make that up?
what I was gonna say before, I was just talking about this other stuff. Now I feel bad going back and saying this, but what I noticed about her raps lately are they're like all lists, and I'm kind of done with the list.
Whoa.
It's
Wait,
like
for real?
body crazy curvy thin big body crazy curvy thin and then there's also like savage, classy, moody.
Oh, it's just synonyms.
Just list. Yeah, synonyms. Liz, she's like, I'm just tired of it. And like her other one's like, what's that thought shit? But like,
That's hilarious.
I love her so much. I'm not trying to talk shit. I just,
We love Meg Thee Stallion.
I can love and be critical.
Yes,
You know, like
yes.
that's like the whole meaning of my life is to judge.
What?
I'm judgmental and I'm cool with it.
Judge, and you are judged. You put your shit out there to be judged,
Yeah.
and you do it. You embrace it.
I call it being particular. And I am judgmental because I need to know
Mhm.
what I need to make a judgment on people's ethics and behavioral patterns so that I can navigate through that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you do and how I judge you. Keep doing what you want to do,
Right.
but I'm still going to make a judgment whether or not I can navigate this way or that way.
Yeah.
It's not a bad or good thing. It's just I'm making judgments all the time.
You know, I think that's not a bad thing. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to.
It's not
There's that line between assertive judgment and aggressive judgment.
yeah.
And you want to
okay.
be
Spectrum.
assertive. Yes, we're all on the spectrum
We're
in
all
some
on
way.
this- We are.
Oh my gosh, a lot of spectrum talk going on
internet
in
brand,
the internet
right?
now. Yes.
Spectrum.
Yes, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And by the way, come in right now and get
300 megabytes to your business from Spectrum Business Holdings LLC. We've got the internet on lockdown in Los Angeles here in Southern California, and we'd like to spread a new deal into your open legs. We'd like to give you 400 megabytes for 99 payments of $4.27 billion a month. That's a new deal here from Spectrum here on the stream from Ghostface, Killa, and Horsepowar.
Wow, dreams, goals,
Yeah,
goals,
really. Really. Ghost face. You know, and now that we've had our MF Doom talk,
Yeah.
I feel like Ghostface is also not a great one.
Yeah, but also because Action Bronson, he walked so you could run. You know what I mean? Do you know?
Oh yes,
yeah,
yes. He
That was good.
That was great.
Right?
Action Bronson walked so I
Action-
could run.
Yeah.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. He's appropriated.
He already ruined it. So
yes,
now
he put it so far ahead that if
that,
I'm
like,
short of that,
and then he'll probably actually just find it flattering, ghost face, you know,
it's
as
my-
opposed to like you actually sounding exactly like him,
Right.
and then denouncing the fact that that's the truth.
right.
But then also like just being a big guy, you know, they pit women against each other, but we also pit big fat men against each other.
Damn, hot take. Hot take, Jasleen.
Such a hot take.
The hottest take.
It's like
Big fat men competing against each other.
it's like there only
Tonight
really
only.
can be room for one big fat man. This song, his next song is called "Big Fat Man." Are we canceled? The only way you could cancel me is if you kill me. This next song is called "Big Fat Man." Cancel me. You gotta kill me first. You gotta kill me first, big fat man. But that won't be hard to do. You gotta kill me first. I don't know where to go, but here we go. So we're talking about getting canceled. We're talking about a big fat man, but you can't get canceled for calling him a big fat man. But don't take it seriously. This is all a joke, right? This is where like the skinny bitch can't really comment on a fat man. But at least I'm not commenting on a fat woman. But my whole family on my mom's side, they kind of overweight. So like, is that kind of like saying I have a black friend? I can comment on that shit. I'm just kidding. Is it a kidding joke? Are you kidding smoke? Take a toke of the bong? How you gonna get ripped and blame it on the drugs? But that's what I got. I got a lot of love. Can you put the voice thing on? Or you can play your thing first.
a teddy bear. That man don't scare nobody, but he scares the fucking world. But he wouldn't hurt a fly or his fucking girl. I love a teddy bear. But the one thing that people do when they love it is put it fairly on a pedestal and then hit the other man on a pedestal. I like species and stools. I'm just kidding, we're talking about this piece of a tool.
Talk about whatever.
We're talking about how we are very cruel, very cruel, very cruel. We are very cruel.
Everyone is pretty much fat phobic, right? We're woke now, am I right? So like, let me tell you one thing about a fat man. I love him so much, but the thing about fat man, there's only one. There can only be one in the room at a time. That's where they got the sentence. We're not gonna say that sentence because that's really mean to bring up elephant themes. You know, the tusk and the trunk, it goes or it goes, I don't know how an elephant goes, but here we go. There was a big fat man in the laundry room tonight. There was a big fat man in the laundry room tonight. And he was folding his clothes. And they were so big. And he was very sad that everybody picked him against that other fat man that you saw down the street. There can only be one big fat man of your dreams. One big fat man, one big fat man, one big fat man. There can only be one big fat man, 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 one big fat man. One big fat man, 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 one b
I'm the fat man. I'm a fat man. I'm a fat man. I'm a fat man.
P-H-A-T. Fat, fat, fat as seen. I said P-H-A-T. Pretty hot and tempting. What you mean? I said P-H-A-T. P-H-A-T. I said P-H-A-T. Pretty hot and tempting. What you mean? You thought we're talking about fat, like actually obesity?
No, not obesity.
No.
No.
You're not talking about obesity. We're talking about pretty hot and tempting.
Yes, of
Come
course.
on.
Come on, everybody. We're talking-
That is so fat phobic.
This is the Chai Masala musical hour. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have done some things, but of course we will never body shame on this channel.
We would never body shame.
We will never.
That is so fucking lame.
It is so
We
fucking.
would never body shame because that is so fucking lame. I said we would never body shame. That is lame.
That is really lame.
We will never body shame because that's fucking lame.
Cricket. We have won our cricket. We got our village back. Hey, thank you, white lady. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, TikTok, for saving the trend. The trend save our land on TikTok. Please follow us. Hashtag save the land. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yo, thank you for tuning in to BBC Live, Chana Masala, Chana Masala, Chana Masala, BBC Live, Chana Masala, Chana Masala, Chana Masala, BBC Live. Everything we do is intrinsically brown. What you got to do, you got to make a fucking sound. We love MIA, Mindy Kaling, you know that. We like what's his name? No, his name is Cal Penn. I met Cal Penn once, and I also bumped into this other man who's Indian who rides the coattails of somebody else's that I can't name. But he was just like, oh my God, you met me here. And all I said was, clearly we got the memo. Because we were the three brown people in West Hollywood. Or Indian, I shouldn't say brown because there's so many brown, you know, like you can't take it all. That's what us South Asian people think. We just like invented brown. We did not invent brown, so drop it. Be more inclusive. And when we're talking about Indians, let's also, you know, like talk about other people who are not just northern like me. Like pass the mic to people who don't get it. Except I'm a woman, so can I play that card? That race card again? I love wearing cardigans. That race cardigan. So I could play the race card again and again and again.
That's good. I like that you passed the mic and then didn't let me say anything.
Because
Can
I
we
realized.
please give them a second to speak? Exactly.
It was fun.
Horsepower. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
This was super fun.
We should do it again sometime.
We will next time.
Maybe in New York. Maybe I'll come down
Maybe
to
in New York. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, hope you're having a good day. If you're watching this in the past, the present, or the future, thank you. Peace.
Shukriya.
Ah.